My unit is a personal finance unit over money and banking by Andrea Bruni. This unit was created for my final project for my EDU 561 class. These are the objectives that I will be following with my students. I got these off of the DESI website. Personal finance does not have Common Core standards as of now, so these are the ones that DESI has provided for teachers to follow. Throughout my unit, I will be covering 4 main points: characteristics of money, the Federal Reserve System, the banking system, and a checking simulation unit. We will end the unit with a checking simulation and a unit exam. I used Robert Gagne's model of instruction to help guide me as I created my unit. The first step of his model of instruction is to gain the student's attention. The second step is to inform the students of the objective. And the third step is to simulate a recall of prior learning. I completed all 3 of these steps by placing a slide, like the one shown on the screen, on my previous video. This grabbed the students' attention because they knew they had to complete the bell work and be ready to discuss it when I was ready to begin class. It also informed the students of the daily objective, and it helped me recall prior information. I could see what the students already knew about the topic we were going to cover, or I would have them recall something from the previous day's lesson through the bell work. Step 4 is to present the content. I did this through the daily lecture or activity that I had planned for the day. Step 5 was to provide learning guidance. Students are asked questions throughout the lecture or activity. This will help the teacher know who is understanding the information and who is falling behind. This can also be done by a Poll Everywhere website. On this website, you can ask a question, and the students can now get out their smartphone and text the answer they believe is correct. This will show a bar graph on the Promethean board so the teacher can see how many students understand the topic and if it is okay to move on. This also helps students to understand if they know the answer or not without being embarrassed by getting the answer wrong if they raise their hand. Step 6 is practice. The students are given a worksheet or asked questions to practice what we have learned that day. And step 7 is feedback. The teacher will walk around while students are working on their assignments and provide positive feedback to those on the right track and helpful feedback to those that are struggling. Steps 6 and 7 will be especially important during the checking simulation part of my unit because they will be working on it for several days, and it will be important that they do not fall behind. And if they mess something up at the beginning, they will continue to get it wrong throughout because their reconciliation will not stop. Step 8, assess performance. This will take place through grading assignments and reviewing for the unit exam. The students will complete a review sheet, and we will have an oral review the day before the exam. This will help the teacher see if there needs to be some last-minute reteaching on a concept. Maybe it's a concept from the beginning of the unit that the teachers or that the students have forgotten. Step 9 is to enhance retention and transfer to the job. This will be accomplished through the checking simulation and unit exam. The checking simulation will show them that they will use these concepts throughout their life, so it is important for them to retain the information for the future. They will also understand they need to remember the information for the unit exam and again at the end of the semester for their final exam. This is a review of how I used Robert Gagne's model of instruction to guide me through the creation of my money and banking personal finance unit. Thanks for watching.